I look a fright. Hi, Dumpsterinos and Frugalistas. Real life hairdo here. So it's time for some follow-up on all of the dumpster food, not all of it, but on some, it's time for follow-up on some of the dumpster food and other things we found in the dumpster, just to show you how some things that I'm remembering to show you turned out. So here we go. There's the smaller of the turkeys we found. This is the one that wasn't really frozen anymore, but it was still frozen inside. It was all icy inside, and it smells fine, so she's in the oven for the day. Neck and giblets going on in there. All right, there's the turkey out of the oven. Unfortunately, I forgot to film it before I started carving into it. But it's good. She's a good one. She's good. Now, remember the 4 bags of grapefruit? They're pink grapefruit, and they're excellent. They may not look pretty the way I've cut them up, but they're going to taste pretty. All right, let's do a little follow-up from these 2 packages of cookies we pulled out of the dumpster the other day. That's what the package inside looked like. Trees and snowmen, and everybody's fine. And the second package of trees and snowmen is also perfectly fine. So let's get these suckers baking. There we go. And there we go, ready to go in the oven. I know, it's hard to believe I'm not a professional baker. And here they are all done. And I set the timer for 8 minutes, and they weren't ready at 8 minutes. So I wandered off to the computer to respond to comments from you, Frugalistas. And then I forgot I was baking cookies. So they might be a little bit overcooked, a little bit crispier than I wanted, but they didn't burn, so I think they're okay. Still soft, though, and really hot. Okay, this is a follow-up on the ham I pulled out of the dumpster the other day. Ignore my messy sink. I wasn't actually planning to film this, but I've been cutting up this ham. It was a $12 ham. It smelled totally fine when I opened it up. I have the outer layers of meat here I'm going to cut up for the dogs. I mean, they smelled fine, but I just thought that they were not as pink as maybe they should be. I don't know. I'm not really a ham person. Then, anyway, that's more ham. I'm just cutting giant slabs of it because I'm going to freeze it, actually. And I just kind of wanted to make the point as I get down to this layer. It's still quite a bit of ham butt left to go. It's frozen, like it's icy frozen in there. I mean, I've poked at that fat blob enough that, you know, it's not frozen solid, but it's still like icy frozen in there. So that was sort of unbecoming, but I just wanted to let you know that the ham is fine. It smells fine. My sink's a mess. Don't look at it. And maybe in January we'll be cooking up that ham bone and making some pea soup.
Can I have a cookie?
One of the cookies that we baked from the dumpster dough.
Can I have one?
Sure. So who remembers the pine and balsam and cinnamon sugar scent diffusers? These were totally fine, undamaged. One of the boxes was a little crushed. You screw off the lid, and then there's a stopper down in there for this scented oil. Take out the stopper, put the lid back on, jam the little reeds in there, and then boom, your house smells like Christmas. And so does your litter box area. All right, does anybody remember all those packages of ground turkey? I cooked one the other day and made some chili that turned out quite nice. I find the key to chili is add a lot more chili powder than you think you need. So this is like 3 more packages of ground turkey right now that I'm cooking up. And it smells great, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Then we've got some salmon that I'm poaching, which I think looks better and pinker in real life, because it still looks really pink. But when I look at my phone, it doesn't look pink. But it looks pink, and it smells good. I've already poached half of it up, and this is just some more salmon. These were like $8 or $9 a package. All right, remember the stew meat, and I told you that the last time I had it, I grilled it, and I was going to cut it up into smaller chunks and put it in chili, because I thought the grilled flavor would be nice. But it tasted so good grilled, and it was so surprisingly tender that I didn't end up making chili with it. But I opened up this stew meat. It smells fine. I'm going to grill this too, as well as these pork chops, which I just smelled, and their date is still in the future. They smell fine. So I'm going to get the grill going for the pork chops and the stew meat. Frugal Daddy has done it again with the Great Mum Rescue. We're going to cut all the dead flowers off and give them water and hope for the best. I'm not saying I've brought back to life every single dead plant that I've tried to bring back to life, but some of them have worked. Everybody deserves a chance, don't you think? Not going to hold out too many hopes for that guy. Plus these two, they're alive, they've got flowers,
they've got green. They're just looking sort of spindly. So I'm actually going to cut them way back. Cut them back, way back. And put them up in my bathroom. I just wanted to show them to you before I cut them back. Plus you got 3 pumpkins. The folks threw out their pumpkins plus the little plastic decorations. And we didn't do a whole lot with our own pumpkins. And I really need to get on the task of slaughtering the pumpkins, you know, cooking up that flesh and roasting those seeds. But, yeah, the pumpkin family is growing. Well, some have imploded, but many are still with us. This one we actually grew ourselves, having composted a mushy pumpkin last year. Of course, one of the seeds grew, and it made us this little sweet pumpkin.
All right, Frugal Daddy found this in somebody's trash on the same day as the mums and the pumpkins. And it's a cute, adorable little step stool that a younger child would use for a myriad of reasons. For example, stepping up to the sink to brush their teeth, or climbing into bed if bed's tall and high. I remember my grandmother had this really high bed that even like as an adult, well, why I was climbing into my grandmother's bed as an adult, you may wonder, but one time I was house sitting for her when she was away, and it was like you had to take a running leap and fly up onto this bed. It was so high. But if I'd had this step stool, well, it would have taken all the fun away of leaping and flying. But the point is some beds are really high. So step stool for toddler. It's in great shape. Super adorable. I love elephants. When I was in my, I want to say 30s, I worked for a kid's toy store. And they had these kind of step stools and the ceramic piggy banks and, oh my God, all sorts of kids' furniture, rocking chairs, desks, blotters, everything. And I painted all the designs on by hand, whatever design somebody wanted. Winnie the Pooh or unicorns or ballet or sports or whatever. Or if they had a specific wallpaper they wanted matched, I painted the designs. But this one is not hand painted. It's just too good. Oh, what do you think? What do you think? These animals will never go viral because they refuse to do anything. Now, remember the sleeping bag that Frugal Daddy pulled out of the dumpster the other day? And I didn't show it with the haul because by then I had it upstairs in the wash and forgot. But here it is, washed. Again, the color on the phone just doesn't do it justice. Perhaps I should turn the light on. All right, I'm not sure that did any good, but it's bright green. I unzipped it all the way and opened it up to wash it. I wanted to make sure there was no, weird stains inside or human body parts or anything. And there wasn't. So it's clean now, and it's a nice sleeping bag. Not that we do a whole lot of camping, but living room floor camping, yeah, baby, we're there. So, sleeping bag for free. It's very thick. So I think it's pretty decent quality. Now that was cute. You camping in the living room? This is my computer desk where I try to do my work. No, go ahead, step on the keyboard, that helps. I don't think we ever showed you the xylophone that Frugal Daddy found. I don't even know where he found it. Somebody's trash, I assume. It's a good xylophone, I think, knowing nothing about professional quality xylophone music. Let's take a look. All right, here we go with the xylophone and my professional xylophone tool. And now for you, an original composition. Pay attention. What do you think? What did you think? I bored you? You found it boring? Holy cow, jungle cat in the plant. What are you doing gnawing in the dirt and crushing all the plants I'm trying to save, you silly guy? Here are the peanut butter cookies I made yesterday, and they have nothing to do with dumpster diving follow-up, but I want to tell you about the amazing deal I got at Walmart on the green and red sprinkles inside my beautiful pantry. All right, so see this package of sprinkles? It's pretty standard size. We've got 2 shades of green, red, and light blue. Just different colors of sugar to sprinkle on top of cookies. What would you think this would cost? It's a standard size. It's not super tiny. You can see my beautiful, delicate hand holding it. I would think this would be $2.99. Basically $3. Maybe $2.89. Maybe a price rollback of $2.39. I don't know. But it was 75 cents. 75 cents. Isn't that kind of an extraordinarily good deal? I mean, this kind of holiday decoration, it might be marked down after Christmas, but before Christmas, I just feel like 75 cents was, are you kidding? Like, why is that so cheap? Is that mismarked? So anyway, I bought 8 of them because I just thought it was a really good deal. So I figured I stock up. I stock up because you're always going to need these colors. It's sugar. It's not going to go bad. We can use the red at Valentine's Day. We can use the red at 4th of July. I know, for all the cookies I make. We can use the blue for snowflakes. We can, you know, I don't need to tell you. But anyway, I have 8 of these now. What do you think, guys? Leave your comments below. What do you think this would cost at Walmart? And was it mismarked? Have you guys seen this at your Walmart for 75 cents? I think it's a really good deal because these kind of things always are overpriced, if you ask me, for a bunch of sugar. Here's some nice dumpster apples in a blue bowl that I made myself in a pottery class 20 years ago. There's that napkin holder. Remember that? And one of you suggested using it for mail. I am using it to organize the mail. And the next step, I guess, would be to actually go through the mail. Here are croissants I found in the dumpster, or Frugal Daddy found. I don't remember which. We had 4 packages of these very large croissants. And they are very good. And that is all I have to tell you, that they are very, very good. Frugal Daddy is loving them, and I've made him some sandwiches on croissants, and he thinks they're amazing. What are you saying? Hello. Well, thanks for watching, Frugalistas and Dumpsterinos. Pasha and I are both so happy you could be with us today. Well, I'm happy you could be with us today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon with more dumpster diving and more follow-up on what became of all that stuff. Oh.